Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to the Diamonds and Denim YouTube channel. So y'all can see again, I got my little Tarte cat ears on. That means that today is part 2 of the Tartelette Vault First Impression Fridays. So again, here's my Tartelette Vault. So pretty. And here is the palettes themselves. Today we're on the second one, which is Tartelette in Bloom. So let me pull this out so we can talk about it. Again, a reminder on the price points. This whole entire vault is $90. This little palette, if sold separately, is $39. So you save a little money if you get them all together. So this is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. So the packaging, it's pretty much the same as the Tarte palette, except it's got the flowers behind it, like the flower impressions behind it. It's really pretty though. So this is a Tartelette in Bloom palette. When you open it up, the packaging is pretty much the exact same as the other one, except the colors are a little different. So the colors, we have mostly mattes again, but there are 3 shimmer shades. We have Funny Girl, Firecracker, and Rocker, which they're all beautiful shades. So I used this to get my look today. So if you want to see how I used it to get this eye look today, let me show you. Let me zoom in because it came out really good. Yeah. So you want to see how I got this look? You can keep on watching. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get started. Anyway, so I'm going to do this eye with y'all, and then this one I'll do off camera, just like always. So let's see what we got here. I think I'm going to use Rebel. No, I'm going to use actually Flower Child as my all-over base, and then I'm going to do Rebel as a transition color. So let's go all over from lash to brow with that pretty white kind of creamy color Flower Child. So again, I'm gonna go in with Rebel, which is this color right here, this pretty nude. I mean, not nude, it's like a orangey kind of taupey color. So I'm gonna go with Rebel. Just like last time, you gotta have really light hands with this palette because it is really pigmented, like really pigmented. Okay, so yeah, that's Rebel. Rebel's pretty. It's a good transition color for me. That transition color is pretty. Rebel's pretty. So let me say, first of all, before I continue, just at this point in the use of the palette, I don't like it as much as I liked the Tartelette palette at this point. Just like I said, my transition shade in Tartelette, as soon as I applied it, I was like, oh my God, this palette is everything. This one, it's not as good as the other one, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's still one of the better palettes I've ever used, but it's just not as good as the other Tarte palette that I used. So that being said, I'm going to go in with Leader, which is this darker shade, this darker, like almost a reddy, raisiny color shade. I'm going to put that in my crease very light-handedly because I try to be light-handed, but this thing is just so pigmented. Yeah, see that? Just a little tiny bit that I put on that brush. It's just the cutest little thing. I'm trying to get him to be on camera with me. He doesn't want to. And I actually ran into that problem last time with the other one, with the Tartelette palette, with the original Tartelette palette. It's just so deep, so pigmented. So going in with the milk again, just to chisel it out. Chisel out that lid, and then I'm gonna go back with a brush and blend it out so that it makes a shape. Finally. No, like this is so bad to come with mommy. Like it's so bad to come sit with mommy. Hey, let me see your face. Show them your pretty face. Look right here. Oh, you're so pretty. You're the prettiest boy I ever saw. Okay, you want mama to put you back on the floor? I'm gonna put you back on the floor. Oh, look how you're pretty. Oh, I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing you on TV. This is my beauty secret right here. People ask me how I still look so young. Nobody believes I'm 31 years old. This is my secret right here. A lot of Louis kisses every day. Okay. So just a word of warning to those of y'all who have Yorkies or want Yorkies or considering Yorkies. My little Yorkie Lulu, he constantly takes things and hides them. So like I'll give him a treat and he'll go put it upstairs and hide it like in the bed or something. So just know if that's what you want. If you want to get a Yorkshire Terrier, that's something that they do. He hides all his treats all over the place. It's quite ridiculous. It's adorable, but it's ridiculous. So I'm going to use this pretty bronzy firecracker shade in the lid of my eye, and then Rocker is going to be the inner corner and the brow highlight, I think. So let's go with firecracker here. I didn't use any of they didn't have any glitter shades in the other one, any shimmer shades in the other one, so I didn't use them yet. So I'm excited to try it and see what it's like. So firecracker, I'm just gonna apply to the middle of my lid. With the milk above it, it's really, with the milk above it, below it, it's really, it gives it a very, very good pop. And then I'm gonna go with, what was the color I said? Rocker. So this light kind of champagne pop pink. I should have done Rocker as an all over color. It's pretty, really pretty. I don't know why this is called Tartelette in Bloom though. I have to say, I don't get flower vibes from the color story of it. You know what I mean? I don't get flower vibes. They don't even have them named after flowers. Like I would have named them poinsettia, you know, rose, carnation, something. Like they don't even, charmer, jet setter, rocker, smoke show, activist, firecracker, smarty pants, flower child, funny girl, sweetheart, rebel, and leader. I don't know if you're gonna name it Tartelette in Bloom. I would have thought, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with Rocker again. Eyebrow bone. It's not really all that in a bag of chips. Yeah, I'll probably go back with another actual highlighter for this part because I don't really see it that much. Tartelette in Bloom is not living up to the Tartelette palette, I have to say. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. It's not bad. It's not a bad palette, but it's just that Tartelette palette was so beautiful. I just was expecting it to be, you know. Okay, so I'm going to with my Ipsy, SL Miss Glam for Ipsy Precise Blending brush just to mix Rocker and Firecracker together a little more because I feel like it's still kind of separate and I don't want that. Okay. Much better. I remember saying that today I was going to try to do a darker look with this, with the Tartelette in Bloom palette, but I have to say there's not a lot of dark colors. It's not like the other one. Like the original Tartelette palette was a lot deeper. It had a lot deeper shades in there. So I'm going to go with Activist, which is probably the darkest brown right here. So I'm going to put a little dot in my V. Well, the V color is pretty dark, thank God, because I was getting kind of disappointed with this palette. I mean, it would have probably been difficult for it to live up to the hype of the Tartelette palette, because the Tartelette palette was the bomb. I mean, it was so good. It looks good, though. I mean, it's a good look, right? It's a good look. It doesn't look bad. It just, but they can't all be the same Tartelette palette, because if they were, there'd be no point in Vault, right? So, yeah. So let me blend this out real quick. Using my favorite big, bold Elizabeth Mott brush, I'm going to blend out my whole lid, just to get everything nice and uniform. Because this is not a cut crease or a smoky eye or anything like that. I just want a nice natural look because I'm trying out a couple things today and I don't know what lipstick I'm going to wind up with, so I don't want to do too much in case I have a darker lip today. I'm having a Gucci shirt, a Gucci moment, so I feel like I should have something like high fashion, but I don't know. We shall see. So I got things to do today. Lots of things to do today. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my under eye area too because I'm gonna use concealer now, so I'm gonna be able to really trace it and make it look like what it needs to look like. So I'm going to go in with, let's go with, I like Jet Setter. So this one right here, Jet Setter, it's like a mauvey kind of taupey color. Oh, they mattes have a lot of kick up and a lot of. So I'm gonna go back with Smoke Show, which I thought Smoke Show was black. It's not, it's like a really, 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 really dark, like, come on, get out of the way. It's like a really dark, like ebony brown color, so I'm gonna use that one. Very pretty, but very dark. And let's remember, people, the Tarte palette is the one that had Fashionista on it. The Tartelette original palette is the one that had Fashionista on it. The best matte black I've ever used in my life. So again, it would be hard. For any palette to keep up with it, but you know, if there was one that was going to keep up with it, I assumed it would be the sister, but can't always make that assumption, let me tell you. So I'm going to use this Glamour Dolls brush real quick just to blend out that under eye area because I'm going to conceal it, so whatever I don't want there, I can just remove later because I'm not in the mood to go back and forth and all that. Ow, my eye. Ugh, that's cute, Glamour Dolls. Just stick me all in the eye, that's fine. You wretched little thing, you. So, this is the eye look using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I will be back later to swatch and to show you the finished look after I do some other stuff, and I will come back later. Thanks, see you in a little bit. Okay, people, so this is my finished look, this with the little cat ears and everything. So this is the look completely done. I'm very nervous to do this because this is a Gucci shirt and it is white, but I have to swatch this palette. So I'm just gonna be very, 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 very meticulous and very, 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 very careful. So let's look at the eye look one more time before we go over these. Remember how good the original Tartelette palette swatched? It swatched amazingly well, so I'm hoping it's gonna do the same thing today. Let's take a look here. So, again, I wanna show y'all how lightly I'm swatching it because last time, I mean, those swatches were beyond to barely be tapped. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Charmer, Jet Setter, Rocker, Smoke Show. Okay, so. Charmer, yep, same thing. Jet Setter, Rocker. Oh, Rocker is gorgeous. Smoke Show, another beautiful color. So, I mean, they're just like that, I guess. That's just Tarte for you. Flower Child, oh, that's pretty. Smarty Pants, oh, I like that name. Smarty Pants. Firecracker. Ooh. And I forgot what this one is called, but I'm looking up this. Oh my gosh. That is Activist. So, oh, they're so pretty. So they, I mean, I can't say anything bad about them. They're amazing. This is the Tarte, again, this is the Tarte in Bloom swatches. So y'all see, this was not a one-off with the OG palette. This is like for real. So last round. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got Funny Girl. Nice. Sweetheart. Aw. Sweetheart. Rebel. Okay. Rebel's pretty. And I believe this is Leader. Ooh, my goodness. So here are our swatches. Yes, they are gorgeous once again. That Tarte palette, y'all, it is like, I mean, it's so, look how pretty it is. That's amazing. So, anyway, this is the eye look for it. What do I think about this palette? Who am I kidding? I love it. I don't love it as much as the original Tartelette palette. The original Tartelette palette created a beautiful look. I like this look, but I don't like it as much as what I did with the Tartelette palette. So it's really good though. It's a beautiful palette. It definitely gets a diamond, but I just like the other one better than this one. But it's, I mean, look at these swatches. Are y'all kidding me? Packaging on point. Swatches are amazing. Eye look is good. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a diamond. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Please go and enter the D&D Christmas giveaway too if you haven't yet. I'll link the post below so y'all can get all the instructions and stuff, but I really want to give away all that makeup, so please, please enter it because I'm trying to get rid of that stuff. And if you need anything else, you can leave it in the comment section below, or you can hit me up on social media, which is always the last slide. Thanks again for watching Diamonds and Denim. Bye.